The love messages are, I can't put this behind me. This person thought that they will be able to put whatever you guys have between you two behind them, put this relationship behind them. They thought they'll be able to move on without no problem. But it's like now this person has a change of heart. They're realizing that they can't let this relationship go. It's not easy letting you go. They still have faith that this relationship is going to work out, even though they thought this was going to be the end. They can't help to want another chance. They try not to want it, but they do. The connection that you two had, it was very special, even though they didn't treat it like it was at that time. But now since you chose to move on, it's like this person's heart gotten fonder of this relationship and you. Maybe you've given this person another chance already, but they want another one. Even though you made this person happy, they weren't happy with themselves, which made them not put much energy into this connection. How the way this person felt about you was the opposite. They came off as if they were cold, they didn't really like you, they weren't feeling you like that. But in all in actuality, they were. They were feeling like they did want to put more energy into this connection, but they didn't want to look like a fool. They didn't want to look like they were the weakest one in a relationship. So they chose not to put too much effort into this connection. You got tired of the hot and cold. You guys enjoyed being with each other. But the kind of effort that this person was putting in, you felt like it wasn't enough. You were the one that was doing more than enough. For some of you guys, you feel like you can't give this person another chance because the chances you did give them in the past, it wasn't worth it. It was too stressful. And they didn't want to make the necessary changes in order to build this foundation with you. So you feeling like if you did give this person another chance or even thought about it, it's not going to go anywhere. When they chose to give up on this relationship, you chose to give up on them and this connection. You stopped having faith on things working out between you two, having this family together. They're unable to let the thought of having another chance with you go. Unwilling to let go of maybe having this happily ever after with you at the end of all this. See, this is what the kind of thoughts that they had before when you guys were connecting. But they were trying to fight how the way they were feeling. They were trying to fight that they really wanted something more with you. Maybe this person wanted to continue to play the field. Felt like they weren't really ready. You came into this person's life when they weren't ready. And it's like they didn't tell you that though. They continued this connection with you. Acted as if things were going to change. This relationship was going to grow. So they saw this future with you. They recognized how happy you made them. Their heart was happy being with you. But they were trying to fight that. Even though they knew they had something good in their hands, They weren't ready to put the necessary love, affection into this connection. But they also didn't want to let you go. You're wifey material, you're husband material. So they couldn't really let you go like that. You're a catch, a huge catch. And even though they never came off as if letting you know that, they knew. That's why they didn't want to let you go. Could have found out that this person had another relationship that they weren't happy to be in, but they ended up meeting you. When they met you, they were trying to control how they felt from the beginning, but they couldn't, because the type of energy you were bringing this person, the vibe you gave off, I feel like the first time you met them, they knew that you were the one for them. They're trying to put behind what they've done to you, kept secrets, could have kept this other family that they had from you, making you feel like you had to fight. There are other options just to get love for them, attention. How they made you feel rejected by dealing with these other options, making you feel like you weren't good enough when you were this whole time. They kept on pushing you away. They push you away one minute, the next they pull you back in. And when you're pulled back in, it's like you gotta fight for this person. And then you be wondering what else they hide from you. What are they hiding from you? This is what replays in this person's mind on how badly they treated you. And that's what they were trying to run away from the beginning when they left this relationship. They were trying to put all of these thoughts behind them because they knew that they was treating you dirty. They know how trifling they can be. They also are aware of how unattentive they were to you. But this is the type of shit they were trying to put behind them. They thought that when they left this relationship, all of this was going to be left behind as well. But it stuck with them when they ran off. These thoughts hasn't left their mind at all. They replay it all the time because they want another chance with you. And it's hard for this person to admit that to themselves, really, because they're still in denial about it. Now it's bothering them that they had you competing for them. They were paying more attention to these other options more than you. And the secrets that you may not know about, they replay those lies too. Even though they were the ones that chose to walk away and put all this behind them, now they're feeling rejected by you. Now they're feeling like you're keeping something from them because they feel like they have to compete for you now because you're not paying attention to this person anymore. The crazy thing is this person thought they were going to put all of this behind them, including you. But when they did leave, you're the one that's actually putting all this behind you and leaving them in the dust. So what they thought was going to happen, it happened. But it happened with you. They thought that they'll be able to get over this relationship faster than you. But the tables is turned. It's you that's moving on faster from this person. You're the one that's willing to let this go. And they're not. Yeah, the tables have turned because justice is being served. That's what's going on. They're getting their karma, thinking that they'd be able to move on without any problems, have a victory somewhere else. Maybe with this person that they may have a family with, or just in general. They thought they were going to have the victory at the end of all of this, but they didn't. This person is weeping what they sow. They thought how the way they were going to end this relationship didn't exactly end that way, because they're the ones that's unable to let this relationship go, put all of this behind them, when it's really you that's willing to put all this behind you. Even though you're the one that had more faith in this relationship than they did in the past, you're still willing to let this person go. Things didn't pan out how the way you wanted. They didn't give you exactly what you wanted, but you're willing to put this behind you. But they're not. This person's karma is to continue replaying the trifling shit that they've done to you. How they fumbled the ball by having you right in their hands. Fumbled it because they didn't know what to do with you. They didn't know how to handle you in the right way. See, this person thought that they'll be able to move on like they have with these other connections. But you and their connection is totally different compared to these other people. So let's get that straight and keep it a buck. The connection between you two, they will never have it with anyone else. And they know that shit. That's why they're unwilling and unable to let you go. It ain't easy to let you go like they thought it was going to be. You see. Now they seeing it ain't. They over there looking crazy now. Still trying to forget you, but can't. Trying to forget what they've done to you, but can't. Can't tell you that they want this other chance either. They're always going to want another chance with you, especially if you don't give them another one. Let's see our next reading. Love and peace.